It begins on the Black Sea, Odessa, 1890s, a city of secrets and ambition. Among the fog and steamships, a young man watches, dreaming not of home, but of power. He arrives in London under a false name, fluent in deception. Papers forged, accent polished, the empire welcomes a man who never truly existed. In smoke-filled rooms of Whitehall, whispers turn to interest. Reilly, they call him, a chameleon for the crown, a weapon built from charm and lies, a portrait of sophistication, tuxedo, smirk, and a glint of calculation. The world sees a gentleman. Britain sees its most dangerous spy. But Odessa never leaves him. Every mission, every mask carries the memory of where ambition first turned into survival. Under the clang of industry, Reilly slips among German engineers. Plans for the future war hide in plain sight, and he steals them with a smile. Beneath crystal chandeliers, the spy dances with danger. Every waltz a negotiation, every glance a code. Moonlight through blinds, files whispered treason. Reilly copies blueprints by hand, history turning beneath candlelight. Candlelit splendor, trembling beneath revolution's approach. He mingles with counts and countesses who toast a world already doomed. From afar, the spy watches soldiers drowned in mud. Empires crumble while he trades in secrets and souls.
Under a bridge at dawn, two shadows meet. One leaves with a code, the other with a curse. The great game demands its price. Ace of Spies, the papers call him, but legends are lies in print. Truth dies in the margins. Red banners rise, empires fall. Reilly walks through Moscow's chaos, part observer, part architect of collapse. In a candlelit room, he plots with Lockhart, revolution, betrayal, salvation, all lines blurred in shadow. Hands inked black, presses thundering, the revolution's fate forged in counterfeit.
A whisper behind a door. One name, his name. The hunter becomes the hunted. Snow and silence. He disappears into the Russian night, a ghost fleeing his own creation. A single letter, sealed with red wax, the proof that trust was always an illusion. Back in London, his name echoes through corridors, not as praise, but warning. He sits alone in a room of memories, surrounded by faces long gone. For the first time, he has no mask left to wear.
Rain washes the streets clean. The empire rebuilds, but Reilly walks unseen, carrying ghosts in his footsteps. In a dim bar, exiles toast lost dreams. Maps, vodka, and lies, all that's left of an empire. A message clicks through the wire. His final mission begins.
Follow the red line under the cover of darkness. The attack must commence here, at first light. Failure is not an option.
One more gamble in a game already lost. The border looms, snow covers the tracks. Each wheel turn is a heartbeat toward destiny. Documents, stairs, a moment too long, and the mask almost slips.
The heart of darkness, corridors reeking of fear. The revolution devours its own, and spies taste their own venom. A mirror, cracked and cold. Reilly stares at himself, the man, the myth, the
These
mistake.
deployments confirm their
At
intentions.
dawn, the forest swallows him whole. No
must
grave,
mobilize the
no
reserves
witnesses, only silence. Decades later, British hands unfold a report. The fate of Reilly, unknown. The legend fades, but never dies. A single ace of spades lies in the dust, the signature of a ghost who outlived his story. Old photos, circles in red ink, every myth built from fragments of truth. Behind glass, his tools of trade, pistols, codes, disguises, artifacts of illusion. A man stands against London fog, unseen yet eternal. Every spy who followed in his footsteps. Pages turn in an old journal. Each word bleeds with memory. History remembers what men tried to erase. A modern historian writes by lamplight, piecing truth from legend. Reilly lives again in ink and intrigue. A reflection merges past and present, the old spy's face becoming today's operative. The game never ends. Back where it began, the same harbor, now quiet at sunset. Only the sea remembers the name Reilly. Sidney Reilly, the Ace of Spies, a man who never existed, yet changed history. The legend closes as it began, in silence and smoke. A world map unfolds, pins marking Berlin, Moscow, London, and Shanghai. The spy trails connect like veins of empire.
If they take this hill, the castle falls within the week.
Every route whispered danger. Every border demanded a new identity. And Reilly changed names like others changed hats. Letters shift, numbers flicker, ink dissolves into hidden meaning. A code is not just encrypted data, it is a battlefield. Reilly fought with words and symbols, where silence killed faster than gunfire. A heavy stamp slams onto a classified file, top secret, never release. The folder disappears into steel drawers. The truth is not forgotten, only protected, weaponized, and rationed for future wars. A slow-pan timeline unrolls across decades, wars, revolutions, alliances, betrayals. Reilly's name appears and vanishes like a watermark. History only remembers heroes and villains. Spies live in the space between. A journalist begins typing a rumor disguised as fact. The keys hammer like execution shots, each word shaping the myth. In espionage, the pen doesn't record history.
If we do not act now,
it
the treaty will
manufactures
surely
it.
fail, and the consequences will be catastrophic.
I understand the urgency.
In a lecture hall, an intelligence instructor speaks. Reilly was not a hero, nor a traitor, but a prototype.
These
New
deployments
recruits
confirm their
listen with
intentions.
silent awe, realizing the blueprint they now follow.
We must mobilize the
A
reserves
crackling
immediately.
radio broadcast announces shifting alliances and secret negotiations. Though unnamed, his fingerprints echo behind every pact. Some wars are won by armies, others by invisible architects. A pocket watch, a broken monocle, a blood-freckled glove. Small items tell big stories. These relics whisper one message. A spy's legacy lives in objects, never in confessions. New operatives stand beneath dim lights, reciting an oath they barely comprehend. Their mentors warn, missions demand lies, sacrifice, and anonymity. Reilly's ghost stands unseen at the back of the room. A line appears against black parchment. Some men die once. Spies die every time they are forgotten. No signature, no author, for true legends erase themselves. Footsteps echo through unseen corridors, fading deeper into darkness. Was it Reilly walking away, or the audience slipping into uncertainty? In espionage, endings are only beginnings disguised. Smoke fills the frame like burnt documents drifting upward. No portrait, no grave, no confirmation. Just one lingering question. Was Sidney Reilly a genius, a monster, or history's greatest illusion?